Never say gonna no more. She about to start calling me him. I'm him. I need you making it hot. The stakes is high. The prices is high. I'm about to fly to Dubai. Horse and boo. HB on the tie. Up with the one-on-one ride. And cuffin' I let her slide. I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. When get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose. Whatever you do for a win.
Let's get it in motion. Doubling back on you, I had to refocus. If I were you, to be honest, I wouldn't approach us. Out in the world, ready. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Come to the hood, I give you a tour. They were content with life, and I wanted more. Thinking away.
We've got the Charlotte Hornets facing the Houston Rockets. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Now, here's Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now, here's Ball. Back to Bridges. Off target from outside. And it's the Rockets on the break. Nice shot by Smith.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Hit me, I'm open.
6 to shoot. Ball with a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. We've seen a quick start here for the Hornets. It's a three-point game. Lobs it up there for Brooks.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now, Ball. It's rebounded by Şengün. Outside, Green. Thompson outside. Back to Green. Here's the teardrop. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Miller outside. Ball feeling it out a bit. No good on the triple. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by one. Pass to Şengün. And stolen by Miller. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw this game. Incredible for his age, the decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Ball with it, and Ball gets double teamed. Miller outside. Outside, Ball. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Şengün. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Over in the corner, Green. Thompson outside. At the top of the key, Brooks. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Smith. Hornets with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy. With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
Smith wide open, he fired. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Miller, and it's Ball in the corner. .135 left here in the opening quarter. Rebound by Smith.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Smith, and the basket is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Green deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Green. Elbow shot. Rebound by Okogie.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Smith outside. Back to Bridges. That one off the back iron and out. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Launches it. Rebound by Okogie. Outside Curry. The double clutch. Knocked loose. Clock at 6. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here's Green. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a...
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. What a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Here's Mann. Shoots from the elbow. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Mann's got his first bucket in this one.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And it's Whitmore missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Rockets trail. Here's Eason. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Miller with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So he makes one of two as the second one misses. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period. And it may take a while for the Hornets to find success. But there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
Pass to Şengün. Houston moving it around. And Şengün throws it down.
Good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Now, Mann. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte again missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Switch. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Outside the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. No good on that one.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Bridges with the board.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Rockets leading by 5. Here's Thompson. Shoots over ball. Thompson misses.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And here's Miller outside. It's rebounded by Houston. From deep, Green. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Bridges outside. Over Smith. Out to Bridges. Williams a screen. The 3. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And kept on a couple occasions. Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Rocket 4. Kept alive. Over in the corner, Green. No good on the 3. Hornets trail by 10. Smith outside. Back to Miller. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunity.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Smith on the wing. Van Vliet outside. Here's Green. Again, the miss by Green.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Ball's got 8. Stolen by Ball. The shot missing. And so it's Houston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Houston leading by 6. Here's Thompson with the drive. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Kick by Bridges. Deep 2 from Ball. Again, Ball missing. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Brooks outside. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's rebounded by Şengün. And so here is Houston. They're leading by 8. Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Back to Şengün. Out to Smith. From the arc. Connects from three-point range. Smith's got the lead up to 11 now for Houston.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Now here's Green. He's got 5.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First one falls for him.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout, looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Hornets trailed by 13. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Looking to end the run. Ball no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold stream.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
To the paint. Here's Smith. Back to Şengün. Out to Brooks. And the wide-open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Outside, ball. Fires away from way outside. Charlotte again missing. Rockets lead by 13. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Well, if you get Fred Van Vliet a look in space, good things are bound to happen.
Here's Bridges. He sinks the 11-footer. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, Green. Over Miller. That shot, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder should he have moved it just one pass more.
And one of Green's best. Best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Pass the ball. Over Green. Ball no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And really deep three that time. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
And you can tell Green is a competitive player, willing to put in the sweat to find looks.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. That one good for 2. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Thompson surveying the floor. Nice move. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Hornets trail by 19. Outside, Ball. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
LaMelo Ball able off the dribble to get into that jumper so fluidly there.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And stolen by Thompson. Into the lane. That one goes. Count it. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And Ball gets double teamed. Bridges outside. For the three. It's hauled in by Adams. Rockets lead by 21. On the wing, Thompson. Out to Brooks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets.
First personal foul. First team foul.
23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. All alone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Cam Whitmore. And the dunk by Eason.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end. I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from. You want to command the defender's respect.
And so it's the Houston Rockets.
The Hornets, 27.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's the Hornets now. And here is Ball. Nurkic up top. Back to Ball. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Van Vliet. It's good from about 19 feet. Ball's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Charlotte. Van Vliet outside. They double team Van Vliet. Nurkic with the steal. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Van Vliet with it. Pass to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
I'll just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Outside, Ball. They get it again. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Tipped away. It's taken away by Smith. Looking to get back on track here. Pass the Ball. 6 to shoot. Good. Ball's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Again, ball missing. Rockets leading by 21. Here's Eason. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
To the wing on the left. Ball up top. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. And there's the drive. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore.
It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. The Phoenix will get the first possession. Here is Durant. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Ring shot on the way. The three sinks the triple.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. Now, I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about balance. If you defend Jokic too aggressively, he'll just kick it out to other guys too softly, and he'll kill you inside. So balance is the key. Sounds like a tough balancing act to pull off, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
2 shots.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Nice fadeaway to get over the top.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
Outside Durant. Over Gordon. Nails the 16-footer. KD's got 5.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Here's Murray. Bank shot. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
And here's KD for 3. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Takes it off the glass.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
I got him.
Murray outside. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. With 3, Booker. It's good from long range.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Here's Murray. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And that one drops. He's got 7.
Just a natural-born scorer. Kevin Durant is especially elusive and skilled at converting on the drive.
The Suns leading. Pass to Richards. Ball's knocked loose. Jokic with it. Now Beal defending. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic at getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
Durant wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. In the corner, Murray with it. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. KD looking around. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here's Denver. Beal pulls it in.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Booker's shot is good.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Now here's Westbrook. Still without a basket. Outside for Murray. Six to shoot. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Richards. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Boy, and that's a big deal for Westbrook because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense.
Beal gets a wide open look. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Near the 3-point line, it's Porter. O'Neal with the rebound. Outside, Beal. Over Watson. No good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
The Nuggets, 14.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Kicks it out to Allen. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Denver in the lead. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
The shot by Beal, no good. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
It's Porter outside. They get it back. Screen by Saric. Hits the three-point bomb.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Big group substitution here for Denver.
Substitution on the court.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Denver leading by 4. In the corner, it's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Shoots a fader. O'Neal with the rebound. Suns trail by 5. Booker looking around. Over Murray. No good from Booker.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And Jokic slams it in.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Now here's Booker. Here's O'Neal. Bucket is good. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. Sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate. How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Jokic grabs the miss. Denver leading by 4. Here's Westbrook. Misses the easy stuff. Pass to Booker. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
So far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The shot from 20 feet away. KD can't get it to go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Rejected by Murray. They recover it. On the wing, Booker.
Kick it out.
Second chance shot. That one wide left. Here's Brown. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Booker. And it's Beal in the corner. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter of who can catch that momentum.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Phoenix with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Booker. Outside for Beal. Booker outside. Clock at 6. Over Murray. No good from Booker. And here's Denver. Jokic with it. Shoots over Richards. That one off the back iron and out. Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions.
Wide open look here for Murray. Connects from three-point range.
3-point field goal.
Murray's got 8 points.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Deep 2 from Murray. The rebound by Richards. Phoenix leading by 3. Booker with no one around, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Tries the spin move. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Denver calls timeout. Murray outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
KD does such a great job playing the angles. He'll pass it off to a better option if he can.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
Substitution on the court.
Shot clock at 5. Jokic a screen. For a 3, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Pass to Jokic. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The Nuggets with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Westbrook with it. Now Beal defending. Now Westbrook. 5 points in the game. Pass to Jokic to the middle. And it's blocked. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Gets out ahead and finishes the job. Devin Booker.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
Denver calls timeout. The Nuggets trail by 12. And Westbrook, here we go. And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Now here's Jones. Outside Durant. Pass to Beal. Takes a three. Westbrook pulls it in. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Denver. And there's the drive. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10. Beal deciding where to go with it. Jones, that's for 2. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Phoenix ahead. They finish off the third quarter.
42. The Nuggets, 34.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Suns lead by 8. Pass to Plumlee. Shorts with it. Now guarded by Dunn. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Booker outside. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Murray. Offensive rebound. Over O'Neal. The Nuggets with another miss.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And here's Booker from the arc. Drops in the tray. Booker's got 15 points in just the second half.
And brilliant play from Booker. Got it away in time before the defense could close.
Denver making a switch here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to listen to what David Adelman went over with his team. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And there it is for him.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
With the drive, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Tell you what, that's pretty clever engineering by Westbrook in the pick and roll.
Suns lead by 9. Booker outside. Over Westbrook. Booker outside. Pass to Dunn. Here's the 3. The shot, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
And again, it's the Suns missing. The Nuggets trail by 7. Beal with the steal. Back to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. From the wing. Phoenix no good that time either. Inside Westbrook. Down in the low post. It goes.
Russell Westbrook.
And now just a 5-point Suns lead. Booker outside. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Booker. And that time, also a missed shot. Outside Westbrook. And the turnover again by Denver. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Number 27, Jamal Murray.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Booker outside. And Jokic with the rebound.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
Drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size. I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today. Tough miss at this juncture. You're down 2 baskets right now.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Booker. Murray outside. Launches it. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
To the inside. It's Beal on the way. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Russell Westbrook.
On the wing, Booker. All alone. Yes!
Timeout. And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Timeout called, Nuggets. Guys, what are their best options now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
And here is Murray. The tray. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? If you miss it at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of two is good. That will put them up by 2. Timeout called, Nuggets. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
I think you attack the rim here. Get the ball close to the goal, and that way, even if you miss, you might have a chance for the putback.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets. Number 0, Christian Braun.
Durant with the steal. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up for David Aldridge.